in the Chalbi Desert with Capital in the Morning.
Canaan, take a minute on 98.4 Capital FM. Born Canaan Abdi Warsami. He's a Somali-Canadian poet, rapper, singer, songwriter, and instrumentalist, and he rose to prominence with the success of his single, Waving Flag, which was chosen as Coca-Cola's promotional anthem for the 2010 FIFA World Cup. So there you go, as we celebrate all that comes from Africa that is great, that's Canaan for you. Well, we're here joined with by Risper Muthamia, who is the regional manager of Mnet East Africa, and we've had the most fascinating conversation so far. And you were telling us a bit about what Mnet is doing right now. We thought we'd just put that in there because people want to know.
Yes,
about
this
stuff like
Africa Magic. Well, how many did you say? 8 channels.
Yes,
that is extraordinary, and that's unprecedented, isn't it? Like on the continent.
Yes.
Okay, so tell us more amazing stuff.
So Africa Magic, really, as I said earlier, it's a platform that was created to showcase the African content, and we're talking about movies, we're talking about series, we're talking about short films, any content that has an entertaining angle to it and that is African. And we say at Africa Magic, it's a platform that has been created to showcase stories told, made for Africans by Africans, and that is what we live by, because we see all the film industries in Africa really have been working very hard and also trying to emulate and see what the international film industries are doing. And people really, the industries have progressed. You know, we are beginning to see very good quality content coming through from Africa, and that is something that needs to be celebrated and appreciated. So we created the platform to just make sure that all the filmmakers get an opportunity to showcase their content. We buy content from filmmakers, and normally you just come and see our content buyer, and you come either with a screener, and she will look through it and tell you what channel it can be bought for and how much she would offer for that. We also have some commissioned projects because again, we realize that as much as we're buying content, also we like to create some projects whereby it's really for benchmarking. There are not very many projects as we would like them to be, probably in a year, but we create specific projects. Let's say like we did Changes, and we partnered with a local production house, and we say we will give you the financing, we ensure that you employ at least 100% crew where possible, and if we have to import in skills, it has to be skills that really we cannot get in this country, because also that is how you develop the industries. And when you finance the producers, then they are able also to employ either actors and actresses and crew, and also get the opportunity to produce at that level that we always say we would aspire for Africa Magic to get that kind of content. But this year, what we're very excited about is a new platform that we've created that is called the Africa Magic Viewers' Choice Awards. We are referring to this. We feel like it's the Oscars of Africa. And really, I mean, looking at the kind of content that we get and what the filmmakers are doing all over Africa, they deserve another platform whereby actually they get to be celebrated and to be appreciated. And with association with MultiChoice Africa, we just decided beyond the Africa Magic channels that we have to create this platform whereby it's going to be an annual platform whereby people submit their content. And we're not talking about content that has gone on air on Africa Magic on DSTV. We are talking about any content that has been created by any filmmaker that has been publicly exhibited or has been broadcasted.
Oh wow!
This is the first time. It's the first award it's the first time Africa Magic has come up with this award, but it's going to be an annual event. And at the moment, what we're doing is calling out to producers and filmmakers to submit their content. We opened up a submission of content, and I'm talking about series, I'm talking about movies. There are very many categories actually. We looked also in that most of the times the director and the producer get to be recognized. When you see a good film, you want to know who the director was. Rarely do you say who was the makeup artist or who was the wardrobe.
That's right.
The costume designer. And now we have categories that actually cater for every person that is involved in making of a film or a TV series. We have around 26 categories, and we're saying, you know, if you feel that there's a production that you did and you're probably the best makeup artist, go bring that content, submit it, because you could get recognized in Africa as the best makeup artist in Africa. So we've created categories where the best best lighting designer, lighting designers can get recognized, makeup artists, best cinematographer, best actor, best actress, best movie, best producer, best director, literally just making sure that
Best
it's
screenwriter.
best screenwriter. That was Washuka. Yeah, actually you can't really have a movie or a series if it wasn't written properly.
Exactly.
And we're saying all these people that work behind the scenes, it's time for Africa to celebrate them. And we're calling it Africa Magic Viewers Choice Awards because also for the first time we want viewers to get an opportunity also to make a decision on who should win on some categories. Let's say the best actor comedy or the best actress comedy or the best movie. We get viewers actually to give their feedback and say what they feel. And I feel for the film industries, it's something to actually even motivate them better, because I can't imagine if you become the best director in Africa.
Yes.
This opens up an opportunity for you to collaborate with other filmmakers in Africa, and also opens an opportunity for you beyond Africa. Because when you look at Africa Magic platform, yes, we buy content for the Africa Magic platform, but also we distribute this content to international markets. And if you get recognized by Africa, let's say as the best makeup artist, really there's no limitation to what else you can be. You know, you get to collaborate with other filmmakers in Africa, you get more work, and also you get the motivation to know that actually your effort and your work is recognized on an African platform.
So Risper, where can one find out more information about this, or if indeed they wanted to submit something, how would they be able to do this?
We have all the information on our website, which is www.africamagic.tv. You can log in there, and I'm talking about literally everyone. You're an actor, your crew, you're the producer, you're the director. There's a category for you, so you can log in there and have a look and see. We are saying submissions have to be submitted by 31st of October, 30th of October rather. So you have to make sure that your content has been sent through, and the address to where you should send the content is on our website. And the nominees, you know, once voting is open, we shall just make sure that that communication is passed out so that also viewers get a chance to vote for the content, and also the people that have submitted their content can get an opportunity to just do their own little campaigns so that they get votes. But the nominees will be announced. People that are nominated will get to know whether their content made through or not. And then the first awards gala event will be held on the 9th of March 2013, and it's going to be in Lagos. For the first time it's in Lagos, but also we want to make it to revolve it in different cities. So next time it could be in Dar, it could be in Nairobi, it could be anywhere in Africa, because also we make sure that
this is Washuka hopping up and down in her seat.
Yeah, but you guys already said it to Washuka screen. Now if I win, people say it's rigged.
Well, no, listen, we're just recognizing, okay? We are just recognizing, and it will take a lot of people to vote in. And I think these productions, and especially in an industry where we're starting from infancy, but creating something that's so unique, that tells our story so well.
And when you see the kind of content that comes in that I get the opportunity to watch, I mean, it's just so encouraging to see that people actually, even with all the challenges, financial challenges, they do not have the right equipment, but either way they're going out there. People are writing stories. Every day someone is developing a script, and at times people just write this script without knowing who's going to shoot it. But I just like the passion and, you know, just going out there and trying to do it. And eventually, who knows what the industry will achieve.
Exactly.
Well,
fantastic.
like we said earlier, we're getting a lot of feedback on Twitter, and people saying you sound so motivated, you sound so passionate, you're really inspiring a lot of people, which is fantastic. This industry needs to grow. But this is the Chalbi Desert, and on the Chalbi Desert we like asking provocative questions.
Yes, go ahead.
No, this question didn't come from me. This is my disclaimer. It came from our fearless producer. It's the hot air balloon question.
Oh! Can I have one quick question before we go?
Yes,
because
this is the mother of questions.
Yes, this is the mother of questions.
Yes.
So this one this one will ease you into that balloon. Okay.
Oh my.
So you're a great mentor, and you really motivate people. That's really, really clear. But what would you like written on your epitaph?
Ish.
Ish. That's a pretty short one.
Ish. I didn't see that coming.
Let's take two.
Dear. Let's go to the next question.
Okay.
Okay. Last meal. I'm warming you up into this one, and then Washuka's gonna do the Chalbi one. Last meal.
Let's just go to the next one.
All right. for the record,
Don't say she didn't warn you.
yes, I did indeed.
dear.
Go ahead.
Dear.
Okay, you're in a hot air balloon.
Dear.
Somewhere in the Mara, it's beautiful, it's gorgeous. You are with Peter Kenneth, Ramsey Noah, since you know, it's in Hollywood, you know him, and Jimmy Gazu.
This
right?
is a setup.
It's a complete
This
setup.
is a setup.
It's a total setup. So Peter Kenneth, Ramsey Noah, Jimmy Gazu. You have to kiss one, marry one, and throw one overboard.
What?
This is when we need a webcam.
What? Are you gonna make me answer that?
Yes.
Yes.
I
And
have
we've
to
been-
kiss one.
Yes, marry one and throw one out of the balloon. And we'll be given a hard time on Twitter because apparently last time we didn't force the person to answer the question properly
Oh, right.
to our tweeps' satisfaction.
Man.
Yeah.
Okay, I wouldn't marry Jimmy Gathi. He's married.
Yes. So is he the one who's been kicked out?
I like Jimmy. No, I wouldn't throw him out.
Okay.
I would like to retain him because he's in my kind of industry. We are likely to have to create content.
Okay. Yes.
And we're not going into the details of that kind of content,
Okay.
what that content is going to be. Ramsey, no, of course, is not going anywhere. Probably would be the one that I kiss. Peter Kenneth is really hot, but probably would just have to jump on.
Yes, of course. Sorry. I mean, maybe this is a shout out to Peter Kenneth. If he could stop putting more money in the film industry.
Yeah, but hang on. She hasn't kissed anyone.
Oh, she said kiss. She's gonna kiss Ramsey Noah.
Oh, right. So you are going to
No,
marry.
I didn't talk about the kiss.
No, I thought you said probably he's the one I'm going to kiss. So I'm hearing my own thing.
You got to kiss someone. You got to marry someone. All right. We've got Noah and we've got
Jimmy.
Gathu.
I have to kiss one of them or
You
marry them.
marry the other
I'm
one.
afraid you do.
You don't have to. You don't have to kiss the one you married.
Okay, so can I kiss Peter Kenneth and throw him off? You know, kiss of death.
That's called a kiss of death. It's called having it all. Mwah, bye.
Bye.
It's been real, dude.
Or even worse, mwah, I do bye.
It's the kiss of death. See, this show is mad. Now all of his supporters will ask us that question. Why we're kissing and throwing that guy overboard.
No, you got me on that one.
Woo! Yeah, okay.
All right,
Thank you.
So yes, thank you for that. Have you decided who to kiss or who to marry?
No, actually, I'm not kissing anyone or marrying anyone.
You're just throwing
You're
one
just
guy.
throwing one guy.
That's hardcore, man.
You see, if you look at it, you realize I'm being strategic about it.
Yes,
I'm retaining
yes.
guys who are going to give me content.
It's all
Yes.
about making
It's
content.
all about telling the African story.
There
so,
you go.
so I'm not getting rid of my guys. No, they won't stay on board.
I think we'll have to be satisfied.
Yeah,
with
I
that.
think we will. Risper Muthamia. Risper Muthamia, Regional Manager, Mnet East Africa. Thank you so much for coming into the Chalbi this morning with us.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
And and once we go off air, we shall discuss who's being kissed.
Yes.
Oh, dear, I can't
Keep it
believe
capital.
For Capital FM, Mombasa is listening.
Kabisa.